walk is tough, man. We don't quit. We're thinking deep and getting to the root of it.
What it do? It's your girl Ash. Welcome to the root of it, real talk. Yo, I've been having dreams lately. I guess you'd call them prophetic dreams. I've been reading about that a lot. And it says, I've been reading about the different types of dreams. It said some of the most common dreams are teeth falling out. What else was it? Falling. Not being able to move or speak, being chased or running, being pregnant, having a baby. I have had all of them. I tell you, every single dream that I have had this year has come true. My personal life, relationships, friendships, jobs, everything's played out to a T. Well, not everything. A lot of things have played out to a T. I actually talked to someone, I won't say her name because then I might have to pay her. And yeah, we're not going to do that. I was talking to her about dreams, telling her some of the dreams that I've had, some of the experiences that I had. And she was like, "You're a seer." I'm like, "What's a seer?" And she's like, "You see things, God's talking to you in your dreams." And I'm like, interesting. She's like, "That's your spiritual gift." And she's like, "You want to know how I know? Because I'm a seer too. He talks to me in my dreams too." So she's like a counselor. I love her. She's amazing. So I told her about a lot of my dreams. And I was reading on interpretation of dreams and texting her and telling her all about them. And the one that I've had a lot is I used to have one when I was a kid. My teeth falling out all the time, and I'd wake up and like touch my teeth because I guess I would clench my jaw so hard my teeth were hurt. Another one, I've had the one where you're being chased or running. I had a dream not too long ago. My little brother was in it. Now he's 23, but he was younger in my dream, and I don't even know who the heck was chasing us. All I know is we're running in the woods, and somehow we find our way to this little town. And I run into the store. I make him buy clothes. I buy clothes. I get a new cell phone, and then somehow I found a car. I think I stole it. I have no idea, but got in the car and all he said was, "Where are we going?" And I said, "I don't know, but it'll be better." And then I woke up. I wrote that down. Someone told me to start a dream journal, write all my dreams down. I always wrote them down, but I had them mixed in with like my regular daily journal. A couple of days ago, I just started a separate dream journal, and I just pretty much wrote down all the dreams that I could possibly remember, so that I'm up to date. My mom used to have dreams like this. She used to see stuff too when she was a kid. She always told me that she saw this green man standing over her bed when she used to live in my abuela's house. And I used to make fun of her, like, the Jolly Green Giant. And she's like, "No." I'm like, "Green Lantern?" I always have to crack jokes at something, even if it's serious. I don't know what's wrong with me. That's just what I do. So she said it was a green man glowing, standing over her bed. He never did anything. He just stood there. And, she seen, dark figures. I remember, one time she told me this story. We were living in this apartment and she felt like, I guess, a cat on the bed, but we didn't have a cat. So she started praying. So she's seen stuff. And I saw stuff when I was a kid, but it got stronger in the last 2 years, especially in my dreams. Like, I was reading the meanings of the one where your teeth fall out. The one where your teeth fall out, it said You know, your teeth are used to, you chew your food and digest, but on a spiritual aspect, you chew the word of God, digest it, that way you can apply it to your life. And that made a lot of sense. And the one where you're being chased, you're either running away from something or you're being chased down by your destiny. This is the root of it, episode 1, so maybe this is my destiny. We'll see. I don't know. And what other one have I had? Not being able to move or speak, but not in a dream though. Not like I'm somewhere and I can't speak. More like the sleep paralysis, they call it. More like the sleep paralysis where you wake up mentally, but physically you're not awake yet. I've had that a lot. I've had that happen a lot where my eyes are open, but I can't move my mouth and my body feels like it's being held down by something. And there were times where I'd be like, I remember when I was with my ex-boyfriend. He woke me, I guess I was making so much noise. He woke me up and he was mad. He was mad, like, wake up. And I'm like, I was scared. I thought the devil was holding me down in bed. I was scared. It could have been, it could have been an evil spirit. All I know is I was scared. I opened my Bible and I prayed, and then I went back to sleep. It used to happen to me a lot. It hasn't happened in a while, thank God, because that's like probably the least favorite experience when it comes to sleeping and dreaming. There was another one that I had. It was in the middle of the day. I came home from work. I took a nap on the couch. And, my ex at the time, he had a son. And he used to come over on the weekends and stuff. No lie, I'm sleeping. And I feel like this child's hand slapped me right across the face. And I woke up and I went to his son's room. Like, Marcus? And we didn't even have him that weekend. He was not there. So I was freaking the heck out. Yeah. I called my mom and I told her about that. She's like, you better pray. You've been backsliding. So I prayed. But that one was scary. I'm like, I felt a hand slap the crap out of me in the middle of the day in my sleep and no one was in the house. That was crazy. What else? I can't think of any recent dreams, but I know after talking to my friend, she's like, God really talks to you in your dreams, and he's definitely been talking to me since this past year. I started going back to church, and I've been very, very, very serious about it. Made a lot of life changes, and cut a lot of people that were not good for me out of my life. Chop, chop. That God shift, you know what I mean? But God talks to you in your dreams, and sometimes the devil will try to attack it because he don't want you to do what you're trying to do, which is be good. That sleep paralysis is probably the least favorite of mine. I want to know, whoever's watching, what dreams you guys have. What dreams have come true? What dreams have played out? Do you have a dream journal? I want to know. Am I the only one journaling my dreams like a weirdo? Are other people doing this too? I really want to know. Let's get to the root of that, yo. I've also had experiences where, not even dreaming, some of my dreams have, this past year, some of my dreams, I know it's like God telling me something, but some of them were terrifying, and I would wake up and like see dark figures in my room, and then I gotta read Psalm 31 to get it away, or play worship music. I thought I was hallucinating, and when I told this person my experiences, and she was like, I see spiritual warfare all over you. Like, the devil does not like what you were trying to do. So I've gone through that, and it's scary. I was scared, but she had me say some prayers so that I can rise up and fight that good fight. Because he ain't gonna win. I'm trying to think of another time. Oh, I have this mannequin in my room. It's like one of those boudoir, I guess, dummies. You put like, I guess you could pin clothes to it and stuff. I just have my scarves around it, and I have a wig on it. A blue Halloween wig that I haven't worn in a while. Maybe I'll wear it for an episode. We'll see. But I remember waking up in the night and I thought I saw that thing moving. I was freaking out. God will use your dreams to talk to you. And I learned that that is one of my spiritual gifts. Dreams. And he will use anything to send you a message. I recently found out that I had bipolar disorder too. And I was on a roller coaster with finding the right medication that actually worked for me. There was a couple of bad combinations that did not work for me. One had me hallucinating and hearing voices. And I was hearing voices of people that I knew, talked to every day. And then later, in person with these people, they would say those things that I heard them saying in my head like 2 weeks before. I remember driving to church one Sunday off this medicine, hearing voices in my head, and one of my friends is like, Ashley, you need to get to church right now. And I'm in the car like, I'm on my way. Why are you in my head? She's like, no, you're in my head. It was crazy. And then it made me laugh because it made me think of a time we were hanging out and we found out like we had a certain thing in common, and she's like, get out of my head. And I'm like, no, you get out of my head. But yeah, I was tripping off that medicine. And yeah, I heard a few voices of people that I knew and talked to recently, and it's just crazy how I had conversations with them, down the road, and then they ended up saying those things. And yeah, wild stuff. But now I have the right medicine. So I haven't heard any voices recently. It definitely was the medicine, but I think God was kind of working his way in there. Like, she's tripping. I need to send her a message now. So I want to know if some of y'all have dreams and have journals and what those dreams are about. And other spiritual gifts. Let's get to the root of spiritual gifts in general. The only one that I know that I have right now is dreams. We'll see what else I have in the near future. But yeah, I just want to start a conversation about that. Dreams in general, spiritual gifts, the daily battle of operating out of the Holy Spirit and not of the flesh, because that's a daily battle, a very, very difficult battle for me. I have stumbled a lot this year and freaked out over things I shouldn't have freaked out about, because he's always got me. He's been carrying me this whole entire time. Why am I flipping out for no reason? But yeah, that flesh part, really working hard to break that. That's a battle. It's because sometimes I'm a little fleshy. Know what I'm saying? But let's talk about it, yo. Until next time, deuces.
When life gets tough, man, we don't quit. We're thinking deep and getting to the root of it.